on trade for our country, we don't make any good deals, right? They break on an hourly basis. If we can put a man on the moon, dig out the Panama Canal, and win 2 world wars, then I have no doubt that we as a nation can provide school choice to every disadvantaged child in America. If the states collectively contribute another $110 billion of their own education budgets towards school choice, on top of the $20 billion in federal dollars, that could provide $12,000 in school choice funds to every single K-12 student who today is living in poverty. The money will follow the student. That means the student will be able to attend the public, private, charter, or magnet school of their choice, and each state will develop its own system that works best for them. They're going to develop systems the likes of which you've never seen. And some states will do better than others. And then you're going to get those people to come to your state. And then other things will be happening. It'll be so exciting. And it's not really a question of the money, because we'll be saving money and having a far better education. As your president, I will be the nation's biggest cheerleader for school choice. I understand many stale old politicians will resist. Got a lot of pressure. They've got a lot of pressure on them. But it's time for our country to start thinking big and correct once again. We spend too much time quibbling over the smallest words when we should spend our time dreaming about the great adventures that lie ahead. I will also support merit pay for teachers, the great teachers, so that we reward our best teachers instead of the failed tenure system that rewards bad teachers and punishes the good ones, and the bad ones are making the same money and sometimes more than the good ones. Can't have that. At the same time, we have to ensure that jobs are waiting for our young kids when they graduate high school and college. My policy will add millions of new jobs to our country, especially for African American and Hispanic communities. I'm going to do such a great job. My plan to lift restrictions on the production of American energy will not only make home energy bills a lot cheaper, your electric bills will be a lot less, but it will add an estimated 500,000 jobs per year. By reducing radical regulations and overtaxation, we're bringing your taxes way down, we can bring thousands of new companies into our poorest communities. Crucially, my trade reforms will create a manufacturing revival in America. As you know, all of your companies, Cleveland is a great example, but your companies are being ripped out of your community, and your people are being left jobless, and your government's being left with no taxes. We have a nearly $800 billion, think of that, $800 billion annual trade deficit with the world. We trade with the world. We have a trade deficit of $800 billion. Who's negotiating these deals? Who's doing it? That's actually very good. Hillary Clinton is absolutely a good answer. Hillary Clinton and people like Hillary Clinton that haven't got a clue, and the clue they do have goes to their donors and the special interests, believe me. That's money coming straight out of the states like Ohio and Pennsylvania and Michigan and Maine and so many others. I've seen so many. It's so sad. When I campaigned during the primaries, I saw everything. And it was so sad to see communities that have just been left jobless, where the companies have moved to other countries, Mexico in particular, but other countries. By ending foreign currency manipulation, product dumping, and other predatory trading practices, we will be able to open thousands of new plants and factories across America. In driving over today, I passed so many places, factories. 20, 30 years ago, they were thriving. And they're just dead, worthless. A real estate person, you wouldn't pay anything. Worthless. We'll put them back into action again. The future is filled with limitless possibilities for our nation and exciting opportunities for our wonderful children. We all have to do, and we just have to work. We all have to work. But we all have to cut our ties with the failed politics of the past. You have to cut your ties. Have to cut your ties. These are the people that put us in this situation. They're not going to take us out. They're not going to take us out. That includes in wars. And Hillary Clinton created a lot of the problems, and now she's saying how she's going to take us out. She doesn't have a clue. Not even a little clue. We've had such a failed foreign policy with the people we have now. A failed education policy, a totally failed economic policy, and underneath it all, a failed political system that rewards politicians for how many donors they have or how many journalists they know, not how many Americans they help to live better and more prosperous lives. That's how they get rewarded. They'll talk to you and talk to you. They'll come into Cleveland. She'll be saying what a wonderful job she's going to do. She'll get your vote. Then she'll say, see you in 4 years. She might even say, see you in 4 years, suckers. Because that's what it is. See you in 4 years, suckers. But the failures of the past are about to end. That ending begins on a very special date for this country, November 8th. Get out and vote. We will have one American nation. We will be one American people. We're fighting to give every child in every forgotten stretch of this country the chance to live out their dreams in safety and in peace. That means a safe neighborhood, a quality education, and a secure, high-paying and exciting job. We only have bad jobs. We don't have good jobs anymore. Many of our good jobs have left. They're gone. This is how we will rebuild our future. This is how we will make America great again for everyone. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Cleveland. Thank you.